What's going on, guys? I'm back again with another have and have nots review. Before we get into it, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, be sure to like, comment, and share. Last night's episode was kind of fast. I mean, I felt like when I watched it, it didn't. I guess because it wasn't dragging, and I will admit it was interesting. It was interesting. So. Just those two things, with just it being interesting, kind of just made the show flow a whole lot better. Like, cause usually it's a filler episode. Last night wasn't much of a filler episode. It wasn't a filler episode at all. We got some juice in last night episode. I can't wait for next week's episode. I'm gonna just jump in. It picks up where it left off. Benny getting shot at. The goons that the Malone family has hired is they're trying to take Benny out, right? And so out of nowhere, here comes Mitch. Mitch saving the day. Like, no, stop shooting at my best friend. I can't have him die, So he ends up saving Benny. And the goons that was hired was like, your grandmother's not going to be happy about this. He said, don't worry about that. I'll talk to my grandmother. This one, he's clear. And so, the two goons or whatever, they left. And so, Mitch is just, making a few little jokes at Benny, like, I got to save your behind once again. And Benny, and as the guys leave, Benny want to get off, big and gangster and start talking trash. Like, yeah, what now? Like, what y'all gonna do? And I'm just like, my guy, they were just shooting at you and you were afraid, like you were scared. Like, don't start selling out now that Mitch came, saved the day. Like, just be humble and thankful that you get to live to see another day, right? So Mitch was just like, I'm going to go talk to my grandma Rose, and hopefully, that deed that Candace did by helping us clip war, hopefully that'll be enough for us to get you out of, get you out of trouble with the family. And, in the back of my mind, I don't really like Benny that much. So it wouldn't be a disappointment for me if Mama Rose say, nah, he owed me my money plus my interest. If not, he gonna have to pay. I mean, I don't know. Me and Benny is more so I tolerate Benny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like he brings nothing to the show except for showing the world how to be a mama's boy. My bad, mommy's boy. Y'all, he always saying mommy. Anyways, moving on, we get an empty scene where basically, Catherine is there with Hannah. She gives Hannah a pill, for Hannah's nerves because, she's all over the place with her emotions. But for me, that's normal. I mean, this is Hannah. You know what I'm saying? She always up and down, but whatever. And, Catherine, was like, do you want to come stay with me? And Hannah's like, no, Benny's coming home and Derek's staying. And look, I don't care about Hannah and Derek relationship, friendship, or whatever it is. The reason I don't care because it just brings no value to the show. It does nothing for her storyline at all. Like, if we being honest, you take her storyline and Benny's storyline, they are completely empty storylines without Candace. They just are. Neither one contributes anything to the show, in my opinion. I could just be overreacting, and because, I don't really care about Hannah and Benny that much, but their storylines are whack. Like, very whack. Like, not many of us even care that Benny is in this situation with the Malones. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I could care less about Benny and the situation he in. Anyways, so Catherine leaves and Hannah is like, make sure Derek walks you out. So she asked Derek to walk her out and he just pissed me off by yelling, Hannah, I'm finna go walk Mrs. Cryer to her car. I'm just like, dude, her bedroom door was wide open. I'm sure she heard her say, you know, and not only heard her, obviously she asked, like, he just annoys me, man. Ever since last episode where he crying more than she was crying, he got to go. I mean, maybe Veronica got something up her sleeve that she can do to him, but his character is annoying. Like, then he walks Miss Catherine out, and she like, you like Hannah, don't you? And she like you, and you know what I'm saying? She brings up, you know, what's his relationship with Veronica, because Hannah said something about it that she feel as though something is going on between him and Veronica. Look, I just don't like people who think too much. I mean, Hannah, the dude is head over heels for you, and you want to bring up Veronica? Like, come on, like, this is simple to me. This guy is head over heels for you. Like, just look. Either you're gonna let Tyler Perry write him into your life on the show or not. Let's not make a big deal out of it. Anyways, Catherine ends up, you know, basically telling Derek to stay away from Veronica, be careful with her. He was just like, all I do is, you know, fix on her home or whatever from time to time. So, anyways, after Miss Cryer leaves. And you know, she kind of got a little feeling that he's hiding something about his relationship with Veronica, which he is, but I could care less. Like, his character just aggravates me. I mean, ever since, to be honest, ever since he's, you know, took a liking in Hannah, he's just been doing way too much. And it's just like, my guy, like, bruh, well, like, why you just can't let her know that you like her, and either she with it or not? And then y'all know last episode with the crying, dude. Like, I just don't know, man. He hurts me. I don't know about y'all. Maybe y'all happy Hannah got a man, but obviously a man can't keep Hannah from being whatever she being. We're gonna get into it later. So, anyways, Benny pulls up. And Derek pisses me off again. Listen, of course this man pulling up. Mitch pulled up as well. Of course this man pulling up, feeling the ways. After you tell him over the phone that somebody broke into, you know what I'm saying, the home, and his mom was there and that she stabbed him. Like, you trying to get him to calm down, which I get it. I understand. But, you know, it's an emotional time. Somebody called me and tell me somebody broke into my mama's house and she done stabbed him. I'm going now, mama, you good? Like, who was it? I'm asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you tell me how not to act. Tell my son, she just calmed down. Bro, step to the side. You doing too much, man. I'm going to see about my mama. Like, just leave me alone. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like Derek, but I don't like Benny either. And another reason why I don't like Derek is because he's trying too hard to be her stepdaddy. You want Hannah. So just impress Hannah. Benny, he grown, he ain't got no job, he ain't nothing but a mama's boy. You seen Baby Boy before, right? Melvin stuck around. Now, didn't he? Melvin stuck around, and Jody was the one that had to grow up and move out and all of those good stuff. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I felt Benny frustration, like, man, you don't get your butt out my face. I'm going to see what my mama got going on, partner, man. I felt Benny in this scene. So then Benny goes in to see mommy. Y'all know that's what he called. I can't stand a grown behind man. They call their mother mommy. That just made me know you a mama's boy. Anyway, he asking all these questions like what happened, yada, yada, yada. And Hannah she wastes no time. It was Candace. He came looking for Candace. Candace told him I had his money. Well, look at here. You do got her money. You do. And so Derek tells Benny to calm down once again. And I'm just like, he need to take his love. The beard, he need to go somewhere. The man having a conversation with his mama. Derek, go on and go fix some coffee or something. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? Benny asking all these questions like, Did he go in my room? And Hannah was like, yes. And so now he want to go run and check his room, and obviously the money's gone. That's the money that Candace ended up getting, and Benny tell Mitch that the money gone, and Mitch like, boy, bro, I just saved your life. I can't save it now if you don't have the cash. What are you gonna do? And so once again, what pissed me off in this scene, look, Benny, do you not know how to whisper? Do you not know how, like, he talking so doggone loud. He know how nothing knows it. His Christian folk knows it. Hannah a Christian and she knows it. She heard it. So she asking Benny, what money? And so she asking Benny, you know what I'm saying, how is it his money and all of this. And he just like, I ain't telling you nothing while this clown standing here, which was irrelevant because he ends up telling her, my whole thing is, man, like, bro, Benny just shows me time after time. He ain't no grown man. He's just not. He's nothing more than a mama's boy. And it just aggravates me to my soul because he can't even have business. He can't even get into trouble on his own without his mama knowing. He can't have. The only thing he can't even sleep with a woman without his mama knowing, to be honest with you. The only woman she don't know about is Jill from the hotel, but she'll find out soon enough because he'll tell him. And so after he tells her, you know what I'm saying, it's my money, and you know what I'm saying, she asks, where did he get it from? And he was like, I got it from Mitch's family. And of course, Hannah knows it, asking Mitch, what does his family do? And like a dummy, he tell her. I'm like, to myself, my family do a lot of things. And she was like, do they do any illegal things? And he was like, my family do all sorts of things. My thing, listen, man, I just feel like the more information that we give Hannah, the more aggravating she becomes. Because you want to know all this information, but you're not coming with any solutions. The only solution that she came up with, because, you know, hold on, I'm getting ahead. So, you know, she started laughing at Benny and tell Benny how him and Candace crazy for getting involved with all these thugs and taking people money. And she just laughing up a storm, and she realizes that Miss Catherine has gave her the good. So then she tells Benny, like, I'm gonna need you tomorrow morning. Don't go anywhere. And he like, why? And so she's like, I'm going down to the bank so I can get the money back to the criers, which pissed me off. Listen, Benny, this was your time for you to get on my good side. If you would have told your mama, don't worry about that mess. You done been through a lot tonight. You shouldn't even be thinking about anything beyond getting through the night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just saying something responsible like that. You know what I'm saying? But she pissed me off too because you just had a dramatic experience. Somebody came in, they robbed you, they roughed you up, you stabbed them, and the only thing that Hannah can seem to think about is getting the money back to the criers. That, I mean, like, we being honest, Catherine don't even want the money. It ain't her money, it ain't missing. That's all she thinking about is getting the money back to the criers. And it just pisses me off because you just went through a dramatic experience, but all you think about is getting the money back to your boss, back to Jim. Because like I said, Catherine don't want the money. Hannah just makes me sick. It makes no sense. You a victim at this point. If anything, Catherine would have came and seen me, and I would have told Catherine, like, look, what I done went through over this money, you know, y'all ain't getting it back. This is mine. I'm going to go buy me a house so I can get up out of here. I just don't understand Hannah, man. Like, maybe I just don't. So Benny storms out. He pissed off. And Mitch tells him, dude, you got to find out who got the money. And so, you know, he like, I'm going to call Candace. I'm going to see what's up, yada, yada, yada. So moving on, Candace and RK finally arrives back at the hotel. She receives Benny's phone call, and he talking like he a big boy. Telling her, you know what I'm saying, where you at? Oh, you at the hotel? Stay there. I'm on my way. Don't go nowhere. He talking like he big time. And I'm just like, the only reason why you so big time now is because your behind is on the line. Because you know what I'm saying? You done borrowed these people money and now it's gone. Now you trying to be all bigoted and solve a problem that's yours. But no. You know what I'm saying? When Candace was trying to tell you to give her the money, now I know Candace be wrong. I know she a thief, she a liar, she conniving, but I love it. She makes the show go. Her and that Veronica Harrington, they are the engine to that train. Because without them two, what would this show be? Anyways, so that would piss me off. You know what I'm saying? Now that you got a problem, you want to go through all measures to solve your problem, but when your sister had a problem, I can't do nothing because mommy not gonna let me do it. You see how the tables turn when you have a problem of your own? That's why I don't like him. That's why I can't stand him. So she hangs up with Benny, and RK is like, I got to go work on something and on somebody. And Candace tell that fool, if it's Veronica, leave her alone. She gonna always be. Forget 1 and 2, she gonna always be 100 steps ahead of you. And he just like, you have so little faith in me. And Candace she should have just told him. You damn right I ain't got no faith in you. I done dealt with that crazy woman. And she will always be 200 steps in front of my sneaking and conniving behind. But she ain't tell him. So anyways, Benny tells Mitch he gonna go see Candy and try to get information about who the guy is from Candace. And Mitch is just like, man, do you think it was the crazy chick that was staying here? Could she have anything to do with it? And Benny was like, no, man, you being stupid. You don't know she jumped off the roof and killed herself. And Mitch is just like, I mean, I hear you, bro, but this is all just weird, right? Like, it's just weird. So then next we get a scene at the hospital where Jim goes to see David. He brings security that Jeffrey asked for. And as he's walking in, Jeffrey had to inform Jim that Veronica was there. And like, to nobody's surprise, Jim not surprised. So anyways, David wakes up. He ain't sleeping. I guess them pain meds ain't doing it for him because he's still in a lot of pain. But, you know, David wakes up talking about how he want to get out of here and thanks Jim for bringing security. So next, Jim asks Jeffrey to leave. Like, can you let me and your papa talk? So, I don't know how I feel about this. If I'm David, I'm on my deathbed, or what seems to be a deathbed, or what could be a deathbed, but I'm definitely in pain. Jim, come up in here talking about something. I need a favor. I'm all out of favors in this town, and Wyatt's in jail. I need to get him out. They gonna kill my precious baby boy. And David like, what Wyatt doing in jail? And Jim goes on to tell him he stabbed him alone. And if I was David, I would have said, partner, you on your own. And what pisses me off is the fact that David is always the one that got to save Jim. They got to, throw Jim a bone. Excuse me. It ain't never on the other hand. Because my thing, look here now. Jim, if you was really a friend, you know what you would have done? You would have found a way to kill Veronica and put this man out of his misery. But no, you ain't that good. But anyways, I'm going to keep it moving. So David tells him to call Austin. He's a lawyer. He owes him a favor from the case that they worked on, Harry and Jones, yada, yada, yada. Who cares? Let's leave White in jail because I don't like him either. Then David still want to know about Erica. And finally somebody tell him she dead. She burnt. She crisp. She ain't here no more. So, he start crying, all of this and all of that. So Jim ended up leaving, running into Jeffrey outside and telling Jeff, like, look here, dog. I'm going home to get me some rest. You need to go home and get you some rest. Jeff just saying, no, I got to stay here with my dad and yada, yada, yada. We know you trying, I'm going to hold back. So Jim leaves after Jeffrey say he going to stay. Then the nurse pops up. The nurse name is Madison. I can remember Madison. I can remember Madison. And he just letting Jeffrey know that he's leaving. And I have a problem with this. Tyler Perry, I don't know what Tyler's fascination with Jeffrey is on this show, but time after time, season after season, we introduce a new lover for Jeffrey. And I'm sick of it. If you spend as much time giving Jim, Catherine, Hannah, Benny as many storylines and lovers as you give Jeffrey, I wouldn't have an issue with it. And I don't have an issue with it because Jeffrey is gay, but I'm just thinking we always introducing a new lover or a new storyline for Jeffrey, and we just like he gives Jeffrey just way too much storyline. And if I'm being honest, it don't be good. I mean, so they having a conversation, and the guy was like, "You don't remember me, but I remember you from grade school. You used to wrestle. I used to be intimidated by you, and I even remember when Bobby Boucher or whoever the bully was used to make fun of you." So long story short, because I don't even want to talk about it too much, they go down memory lane. Madison ends up giving Jeffrey his phone number so they can catch up and go out for dinner. And I'm just like, see, this is what I'm talking about, Tyler? Jeffrey always getting love from you. Can we focus on another character, man? What does Jeffrey bring to the show? Explain that to me. I forget what season it was or whatever it is, but the last season, to me, excuse me, that Jeffrey brought something to the show was when he stabbed Veronica. Ever since then, why is he still on the show? You done killed off Amanda. You done killed off Crichton. Kill off Jeffrey. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. So then, as Jeffrey gets the phone number, Justin want to pull up. He want to walk up. And that's the police bait. And he all jealous, asking all these questions that I don't have time for. You wasting my time. I don't care nothing about it. Can we kill him off already? Then Jeffrey tell him it's nobody. He's my dad's nurse. I got the number, so if something happened to my pops, I can call him, which makes absolutely no sense because your daddy is in the hospital and his nurse is on call 24/7. Not on call, but on duty. I mean, maybe it's just me. And then Jeffrey tell him to leave, and so Justin was like, I'll leave. You ain't gonna press me. And so he gonna chase down Madison, asking him all these questions about why you gave Ben the phone number. Do you like him? You trying to go out with him? And Madison talking about something. I hope he like me. I hope we go out. Then after he said all of that, asking me, why are you asking me all these questions? You should ask that before you even answer the question, bro. I mean, then Justin tells him to stay away from him because Jeffrey's under investigation. And I ain't got time for look. We creating another love triangle for Jeffrey. I'm sick of it, and it's not even entertaining. Can't nobody stand Justin. And in my opinion, Jeffrey has no place on this show still. He brings no value to the TV show. And Madison, who just got introduced, is definitely not bringing value to the TV show. This is not Grey's Anatomy or whatever it's called. We don't care about no ER love. I don't. So moving on, we get another empty scene. Well, the two guys that Candace worked with at the hotel, I forget their names, the two white guys, they just basically talking about, the one that's hustling Catherine, that's planning to be her boyfriend, talking about how he needs more money, and the other one saying, we working the girls hard, and Catherine boyfriend basically saying, I wish I knew their name. And I hate when Tyler does this. We go multiple episodes without seeing characters, and then you just bring them back like we supposed to know who they is. At least that's how I feel. Because RK has been, reoccurring in every episode. But these other two cats have not. We haven't seen these cats in forever. They escorted women and all of that. And so long story short, they were just like, we gotta get more money. I'm gonna just leave that scene alone because that scene to me did not belong in this episode. It was just a complete waste of time. So moving on, RK goes to Veronica's crib. She basically telling him like, bro, you can leave. I told you to be here an hour ago. My employees coming over, the people that cut the grass, the chefs, the maids. I don't want them to see I got a little young tenderoni up in here. So he trying to. I don't know what Candace does to his confidence because she don't believe in him, but he walking in like he owned the place talking about something. I want me something to eat. I want me something to drink. And Veronica looking at him like, boy, who you think you is? But you don't run the. And then we ain't doing nothing until I get me something to eat. I wish, man, Veronica should have just. But anyways, then she tell him to leave, like get gone. And so he was like, man, I'm about to expose you. How would you feel like go out in your front yard and yell to the neighbors, letting them know that I'm your booty call and all that. So Veronica like, no, we ain't gonna do that. So Veronica having to sit his behind down, and she said, look here, I don't know if I like you, or I want to, or if I want your behind to get beat. And me personally, playing with Veronica is like playing with fire. Maybe even worse because we know what she's capable of, and Candace is telling your dumb behind what she's capable of, but you don't want to listen. You think you so smooth, but you ain't. Just because you got a little baby hair, you ain't smooth. Then he sit down and, you can't get enough of me, huh? You want me, huh? Veronica say, I ain't call you over here for no dingo. You know what I'm saying? She say, I got something better than that. So she goes to her, whatever. She pulls out a folder. She hands it to him, and it's his arrest records. And basically, he trying to talk his way out of it. And the whole time, I'm just sitting there like, you should have listened to Candace and not went over there. So she's starting to ask him all these questions about, him being an escort. How did he get the job at the hotel? He tells her, I knew somebody. Excuse me. Then, you know what I'm saying? She asked him about what did him and Jeffrey do up in the room. And he just so impressed, like, how did you know me and Jeffrey was in the room? And then he said, we didn't do anything. And then she said, I already knew that. I just want to see what you're going to say. Then he goes to be impressed again, like, so you just got eyes all over the place. And so long story short, because I don't even want to get into this, because this was like one of the scenes. I think this was Veronica. She at the hospital. I just realized Veronica's at the hospital. Wow, Tyler. Wow. Anyway, so long story short, she want him to get close to Jeffrey because she's scheming or something. You know what I'm saying? And he basically like, I can't get too close. Justin already blew my cover. And so she was like, do you know Justin? And he was like, I do. And now she want to know everything that he knows about Justin. Right? Veronica, I would be ecstatic. Veronica, Tyler, please find it in your heart, in your pen, and in your pad to write a storyline where Veronica gets rid of Justin once and for all. I'm sick of him, man. So then we get the scene where White is in jail, and then, the Malone plant guy, White ends up asking him who he is, and the guy tells him, I'm Malone, I kill people, and now White, a little punk behind scared. Moving on. Finally, we get to the scene that has some value in it. Benny shows up to Candace's hotel room. And for strike one, listen, I'll be so happy if Candace one day put some hands on Benny. Because he be moving too reckless. And listen, I understand he love him. He try to give it a benefit of the doubt. I'll say that. But he just get on my nerves when it come to Candace. But anyway, he come knocking on the door like he crazy. That's strike one. Then he come in talking crazy, talking about somebody broke into mommy house, and Candace said okay, and he was like, don't say okay. Don't say okay. Ask her how she doing. And I'm like, oh, so you mad because she didn't respond how you wanted her to? When obviously you came over there looking for your money, you didn't come over there. You didn't come to see Candace to let her know somebody broke into mom's house, his mom is shaking up. You came over there to find out who it was that broke into your mom's house so you can go and get the money. That is your agenda here, Benny. Don't come in here talking like you big and bad and about to put Candace in her place. So he ends up telling the story like this guy broke in, saying that you owe him money, and you told him that mama had the money, and Candace told him, well, I don't know nothing about that, but get me my money. Convince mother to give me my money. And Benny is still on this mama boy trip. I can't, Candace. Your mommy's name on the account. And Candace like, your name on the account too, which means you have every right to the account as she does. First off, I don't know how old Benny is on this show. I'm going to just assume he's late 20s, maybe early 30s. You still sharing a, matter of fact, I never shared a bank account with my mama. And it ain't because I didn't want to, but the more I think about it, I would not want to. That's number one. Number two, your name on the account as well, so you scared to spend money now, Mr. Benny? Or is it because you ain't putting no money in there, you feel like, or you know you shouldn't be spending that? I mean, just come on, man. And so then he tells Candy that mama going down to the bank in the morning to get her money back to the criers. And that's when Candy should have slapped his behind, because Candy should have called him out too and said, your mama has just been robbed, home been burglarized, and the only thing she can think about is giving the money back to them folks. And you okay with that, Benny? Come on, Tyler. Come on now, Tyler. So Benny comes out and tells her that he need to know who the guy was that broke in. He stole his $45,000. And so Candace said, you worry about $45,000 when I'm talking about million. I can give you $45,000. Shoot, I already. Benny dumb. He just dumb. Just dumb. If you can't find out who the guy is, why don't you help your sister out? That way it helps you out. You ain't got to tell your mama nothing. But that's the problem. That's what's killing you from making a grown man decision here. You want to tell your mama every single thing that's going on, and you feel like if you do this, if you go down there and get the money, that you're going to owe your mother an explanation. Just solve your problem, even if you don't help Candace. Go down there and get you about $50,000, $45,000 to get it. Don't give him the whole 50, that way your life could. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because you ain't got the balls. You ain't a man. You ain't man enough to do it. And so he just get upset. She was like, I don't know. Now he all upset. Tell me, how'd you afford this hotel room for a whole month? First off, so now Tyler tell us that she been in this hotel for a month? Really? I'm not even going to get on that. Then, moving on, he started packing her stuff up to me. I should have known it's one of your tricks paying for this. Slap him. Candy, slap. He ain't gonna be talking to Candy Cane like that. He ain't. I'm sorry. I don't care what's going on. You know what I'm saying within the storyline. He ain't gonna be talking to Candy Cane like that. That's number one. That's number one and most important. Number two, like I say, he packing the clothes up, going through his stuff, and instead of her getting over there and smacking him out the way, making him stop, this is not Candace. Just watching Benny go through her stuff and pack stuff. Tyler, come on now. I know what you're doing here, but that ain't Candace. So y'all know, I'm gonna move on. Benny ends up running into pulling out the money, or it was in the clothes, and the money flew out when he pulled the clothes out the dresser drawer. And you know what I'm saying? He sees the money, it got blood on it, and he tells Candace that's his money. And of course, Candace like, no, it's not. And he asking, what did you do, Candace? What did you do? That was a decent cliffhanger, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, well, not a cliffhanger, but it was a good way to end the show because we know where the show should pick back up next week. But y'all know how Tyler is. Anyways, that's all I have, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.